The Manatee River is among Bradenton's most celebrated features, but you may not know this. It was once a haven for freedom seekers. Enslaved Africans and Seminole Indians settled right here and formed a community known as Angola. And 10 Tampa Bay's Miguel Octavio joins us live right now. Again, Miguel, you spoke with people working to honor this part of history.
Dave, is such an important part of the past, and in fact, their history, there's evidence of that in the past. Angola thrived for nearly 10 years before their community was destroyed. After 2 centuries, historians, archaeologists, and now descendants living here in Bradenton are keeping their stories alive.
I knew this was not just a dream, but it was a vision that was going to become a reality.
Daphne Town's life would change years after coming to Bradenton.
I am grateful that over 200 years later, I'm here to say, hey, we're alive. We were once here.
She came to Bradenton from the Bahamas in the 90s, but she says it was only in recent years she learned about her ancestors from the settlement of Angola.
And immediately I knew, oh my God, I gotta bring some of this descendants, which is my family.
Angola was a community of freedom seekers, enslaved Africans and Seminole Indians who found a haven in Spanish Florida along the Manatee River.
They did not let their fear stop them.
Vicky Oldham felt a calling to shed light on the maroon community of Black Seminoles. She founded the Looking for Angola project.
They were saying that that story was a myth. And so I could have stopped, but how glad I am that that journalism instinct kept asking questions. And finally, my questions have been answered. Angola existed.
Archaeologists would dig in areas like Manatee Mineral Spring Park, hoping to find more answers about Angola's past and more.
While the descendants from Angola have family memories, we don't have a written record of what occurred here except by those who sought to destroy this community.
And today, the work to unearth more information to the surface still continues.
We can look here and look closely at the Tabby House ruins where there's been archaeological excavations, the excavations I've done at Manatee Mineral Spring as well, and think this is kind of the place, but that's only where we excavated. The history is much larger.
In 1821, historians say the destruction of Angola was under the order of then-General Andrew Jackson. Some eventually fled as far as Red Bays on Andros Island in the Bahamas. To honor the past, Daphne heads the Back to Angola Festival. It's now an annual tradition, Daphne says, is for all.
When I'm long gone, I want to make sure a footprint is in the sand. And the descendants, long after me, will remember that we belong, we have a place, and I would have left something here that they can return to.
Our thanks to Daphne and all involved with speaking with us. Now, the work continues. For instance, Dr. Baram, he's continuing on a report to keep Angola's stories alive. A lot of that happening at the Soto National Memorial. And right now, the doors are open at the Reflections of Manatee Museum. They encourage you to come in and learn more about Bradenton's important past. Reporting live, I'm Miguel Octavio, 10 Tampa Bay.